Hello, it's Granny Ricky here, and today I'm sitting outside in the beautiful garden where I live down in South Africa. Although it's the middle of May, which is heading into winter for us, it has been a stunning day, and I'm really enjoying being outside. We might get a few disturbances, the big loud hardy-dahs, and the odd dog that might bark, but I think it's all worth it to just enjoy being outside. Today we're reading Litterbug Dug, a Michael Recycle adventure, which was written by Ellie Bethel and illustrated by Alexandra Colombo. Litterbug Dug. Is that him on the cover, all dressed up like a superhero? I don't think a litterbug is a superhero. Do you? In a beautiful valley, in the shade of a hill, was a clean little town that was full of goodwill. But the quaint little town had a problem to face, for on top of the hill stood a mountain of waste. Just look at that, a whole huge mountain of rubbish and litter and waste. And who was the culprit? Who was the thug? It was lonely and lazy-boned Litterbug Dug. Oh, look at him lying there on his throne of litter. It's a right mess, isn't it? Litterbug Dug. His house was a rubbish dump, full of old stuff that was rotten and mouldy and smelly enough to make your eyes water. The pong was so strong. But Doug didn't think he'd done anything wrong. And his only real friends were 100-odd rats, except for 2 lazy and fat tabby cats. Look at Litterbug Dug in his palace of litter. And the rats are having a fine time playing with all the rubbish. And of course, there is a tabby cat. Can you see the other one? I don't see the second cat. From alone on his throne, Doug thoughtlessly threw all manner of litter, and so the pile grew. Look at him up there on his throne of mess, and he's just throwing out his rotten bananas and his smelly cheese. A rotting banana, some mouldy old cheese, faulty fridge freezers, and smashed up TVs. A table, a tandem, an old 3-piece suit, all kinds of old rubbish was hurled on the heap. There's an old bicycle, the old fridge freezer, there are the old TVs that they spoke about, and the rubbish pile just grows and grows because Litterbug Dug doesn't care at all. And then, to the joy of the 100-odd rats, Doug even got rid of his 2 tabby cats. Oh, look at him. He threw the cat out and this one's going flying. Why do you think he did that? The cats were so fat, they made the dump fall. And down came the rubbish heap, rats, cats, and all. The rubbish heap is falling down all over the show. But then something happened that none could explain. It wasn't a bird, and it wasn't a plane. A green-caped crusader stupendously swooped, descending to earth with a great loop-the-loop. There's the green cape of the crusader, but who do you think is inside there? Litterbug Doug, said our green hero, Michael. Littering's rubbish. You've got to recycle. Okay, so the green hero was Michael, and he had come to tell Litterbug Doug it was time to start recycling because littering is really no good. Look at Litterbug Doug. He loves his mess, doesn't he? And the rats certainly are enjoying it too. But Doug just retorted, I won't make amends. I don't need these people. The rats are my friends. But Doug, don't you care that the litter you've hurled is rotting and reeking and polluting our world? It's hard to believe, but I guess it depends. Do you really want rats and not people as friends? These people can't believe that Doug actually prefers having rats for friends. They'd like to be his friend, but right now he's just a bit too messy for their liking. Then, thinking aloud, Doug said, I suppose they do give me fleas and they nibble my toes. They make quite a racket. Their hygiene's not great. I'd love some real friends. But is it too late? Okay, so Litterbug Doug is reconsidering. There, he's got the rats nibbling on his toes. Look at that. Did they nibble right through his boots? And this one is nibbling on his knees. And Doug says they're not very good on hygiene. This sign says, no to baths. And that one says, we love rubbish. So now Litterbug Doug is considering having real people as friends. Of course not, said Michael. With all hands on deck, we can work hard together to save you just yet. They formed a big chain from Doug's dump to Michael to sort out the rubbish and what to recycle. And soon all the town was so neat and pristine. The only thing left was to give Doug a clean. And look at that, he's been thrown into a bath to be given a good clean. But let's just look here. Look at everybody helping to clean up the rubbish and to recycle what they can. All the metal and steel is going to the metal recyclers. And I'm guessing there's bottle recyclers. They're cleaning up the rubbish and cleaning up their town. And here they're cleaning up Doug. So now he was neater and no longer smelled. They gave him a job at which he excelled. So watch out, don't litter or drop one small piece. Doug's there in a flash. He is the litter police. All right, so Doug has changed from being Litterbug Doug to being the litter police. And I bet he's really good at it. Keeping their town as clean as can be. That was a great story. We learned that we must not litter and just throw everything in the trash can. We've got to try and recycle so that we can reuse some things. That's a great idea to keep our planet healthy. Hope you enjoyed the story, and there'll be plenty more to come. Bye-bye, Zoe. Bye-bye, Serena. Mwah.